As we dive into the intricacies of the Big Ten standings for 2024, it's becoming clear that Ohio State is at a pivotal juncture in its quest for a conference title. With 4 teams currently holding 1 loss or fewer, including Ohio State, the stakes are high as we enter Week 10. Each matchup is critical as the race for the coveted spot in the December 7th Big Ten championship game heats up. With the expansion of the Big Ten into an 18-team powerhouse, the absence of divisions complicates the standings significantly. In this complex landscape, a scenario exists where 3 teams could finish the season unbeaten, which would ironically leave a perfect team outside the championship game. The potential for chaos doesn't stop there. We could also see a 4-way tie among teams with 1 loss, adding another layer of tension to the final month of the season. Ohio State, alongside Oregon, Penn State, and Indiana, finds itself in a high-pressure situation, especially if the frontrunners experience unexpected losses. The tie-breaking procedures in the Big Ten are vital to understand as they will dictate who advances to the championship. If teams end the regular season tied, their records against each other will be examined first. If that doesn't provide clarity, records against all common conference opponents will follow. From there, the evaluation continues down the line, considering cumulative conference winning percentages, ranking scores from SportsSource Analytics, and finally a random draw if all else fails. Now let's consider the various scenarios that could unfold. In a chaotic scenario where Oregon, Penn State, Ohio State, and Indiana all end with 1 loss and a record of 11-1, Oregon would emerge as the representative for the championship game due to its head-to-head victory over Ohio State. This would leave Ohio State, despite having beaten both Indiana and Penn State, on the outside looking in. Conversely, if Oregon, Penn State, and Indiana all achieve a perfect 12-0 record, Ohio State's position would become even more precarious. Without a tiebreaker advantage over the others, the Buckeyes could find themselves eliminated from the title race, even if they are a strong team. Moreover, if we witness a 3-way tie for second place, the dynamics could shift dramatically depending on how the remaining games play out. Ohio State must defeat both Penn State and Indiana in order to secure a potential rematch against Oregon in the championship. The clarity we seek in this complicated situation will largely depend on the outcomes of the games in the coming weeks. However, regardless of the outcome, the implications for the college football playoff, that is, CFP selection, will be significant. A 2-loss Ohio State team will spark debates as the committee evaluates candidates for the playoff, especially considering how the tiebreakers unfold. In summary, the race for the Big Ten championship is as thrilling as ever, filled with potential for unexpected twists and turns. With so many teams in contention and the complex tie-breaking procedures at play, Ohio State has its work cut out. The upcoming weeks will be critical not just for Ohio State's title aspirations, but for the playoff landscape as a whole. Every game is a do-or-die scenario, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The excitement is palpable as we anticipate how these unfolding events will shape the future of the conference and its representation in the CFP. Stay subscribed for more videos.